We are live tonight at Warren County High School for a matchup between the Warren County Lady Pioneers and Dekalb. And they are just got underway about 2 minutes ago, and Warren County is already really attacking their goal. They had a little chance to come down to the other end, but so far Warren County's keeping the ball right in front of their goal and already threatening the goal. Katie Toney had a good opportunity to have a shot and just missed wide just now. Goal kick taken, and Breezy Wanamaker really quickly got that ball, and you can see Warren County is just keeping the ball real well, trying to work it around, looking for passes. They intercepted that one, but Natalie Stepien really quickly gets it back and wins the throw-in. Got a lot of young players here tonight. Only 2 seniors on the field, but a lot of juniors, sophomores, and even freshmen playing for us. And so the future is looking good for Warren County girls soccer here. And they're, I'm sure, wanting to get on the board as quick as they can tonight against this team. Well, that was a big kick and right against the concession stand. Natalie's taking this throw in from a freshman to a freshman right there, trying to throw it to Katie. Breezy to Journey Cowan. Could try to connect some passes there. It's a great win back by Sam Ramsey to get the ball back. And look at this, they're already attacking again. Breezy serves a great cross, just a little bit too far, but Sam's really quick and gets back to the ball. And even when they lose the ball, they're just kicking it right back to us, Dekalb is, and we get it right back. And so this, so far, seems like this should be a good game tonight, but a easier game against Dekalb. They're not very strong soccer community there. In fact, I think they just started getting some rec soccer programs going there. Julia Taylor, the left back, just got the ball, passed to Sarah. Passed over to Natalie. Natalie's looking to pass out wide to Breezy. Good pass. Got the throw in here. So I have Madeline here with me tonight, and Madeline Stubblefield, right?
Yes,
Madeline,
sir.
what grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
So 10th grade, and did you ever play soccer?
When I was like 3.
All right, so it's been a while. So
Yes.
hold on, here goes Katie Toney. That's a nice pass to Sam. Out to McKenna, trying to work it around, see if they can get something to work again. So that's a good opportunity having you here to talk soccer, but also to explain anything. So if you see something, oh, that's a good shot. They almost had. Journey Cowan took a good shot from there, about 25 yards out. But if you see something and you think, well, that doesn't make any sense or anything like that, that's going to be your chance to say, hey, can you explain that? Because I've been coaching soccer for a long time. I'm the Warren County High School men's coach here, and have been coaching for about 20 years. So sometimes I say stuff, and if you're a soccer player, it makes a lot of sense. But if you're not, it may not make sense. So that would actually help if we explain that for other viewers that might be watching this and think, well, that doesn't make sense either. So let's see if Dekalb can do anything here. They haven't gotten on our side of the field yet, which is nice. You don't want them on your side of the field if you can help it. I think Rachel Stewart's getting bored back there already as goalie.
Oh, it's working.
Plugged in all the way.
Okay. Thank you.
Good hard throw in taken by Gwenny Simpson there. Journey's passing it out to Breezy. Oh, that's a great touch that Breezy made. She just couldn't quite get the shot off. Katie passes it back to Sarah. Over to Sam and gets a shot off. Wow, that goalie just tried to take a kick, made a horrible kick, and then turned around and didn't even watch the ball. She's got to pay attention right there. Let's see if she can make a better punt this time. There we go. I think if Katie would have been a bit quicker, she could have just kicked a goal right over the top of her. So Gwenny just went over and took that throw-in again, which says maybe she has a better throw-in than Julia on that side. That's a nice shot by Journey, and it just almost went in, and the goalie just barely touched it out for a corner. Hopefully we're going to keep this goalie busy tonight. So Savannah Cox is coming up. She is the center back, which means she plays in the center of the defense in the back, but she's coming up to take this corner, which tells me that she's good at getting a good hard ball there in front of the goal for our players to attack. Now Katie Tony's running up close to her, taking a short corner instead of kicking it far, and Katie can then choose, does she pass or shoot it herself? Oh, that was a good try. Oh, Dekalb almost had it, but kind of got scared as Natalie was coming up and didn't want to challenge her. Oh, we just gave it away. Natalie wins it back, though. Natalie's a freshman, but she's a real solid player. She's quick and smart in the back. So we got a free kick for a little foul there. It was a little bit of pushing, but high school level, they usually let a lot of bumping going. They don't want people full out pushing with their arms extended, but for the most part, you're allowed to bump into each other and play body to body. Dekalb's got a throw in. Threw it right off her own player, and Katie Tony was quick to react. Got the ball, but then lost it again. Thankfully, we've got players wide open most of the time here tonight. That girl's just waiting for it to go out for a goal kick.
Hey Joe, I don't know if you saw this, but Connor texted us and asked if we could hear him.
So far, we're winning just about every ball. That's a much better punt that time, almost a half line. Still straight to us. Natalie tried to kick it a little too hard with her knee, though, and it went out. So Dekalb's actually got it in the other side of the field here for a throw-in. Looks like they got another throw-in off of that one. Just bounced off Breezy. Went over her own player's head. So maybe she was trying to throw it to her head and flick it over, but didn't quite work. That's a better throw-in for them. Breezy just kind of pushed through and it went right out. That was a good turn by Breezy and a good pass to Katie. Katie's got quick feet. She just took that right off of her. A nice pass, but no one could quite get to that. Kenna's chasing it. Looks like we got about 3 people showing up at the same time. So obviously the crazy thing in soccer is that it feels like we're winning, but we haven't scored yet, so it doesn't matter, right? It's still 0-0, and anyone can win this game still, and even though it feels like Warren County's got the possession most of the time, this could be anyone's game at any moment if they get a breakaway on us or something that we're not expecting. So far, we're having a lot of good opportunities. coming at us a little bit. And it's out of bounds, and they got a throw in. See, it's 0-0, and you never know. You can't quit playing at any point. They don't have any forwards really up on our defensive line, so it doesn't feel like they're trying to pass it to someone that's way far ahead or anything. They're just trying to pass up as well. It's a little bit surprising. That was a good interception by Sarah. Played it out to Breezy. Breezy's got a little bit of a breakaway. Katie Tony's trying to get it over to her. Oh, she passed it back to Journey. Now Sarah's got it back again. Tried a left-footed shot. So it's turned out to be a really nice night tonight, but it was really crazy. Did it rain out here earlier, Madeline?
It sprinkled a little bit. Looked like it was about to pour, but it thundered, so there was a 30-minute delay for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fixing my
Well,
little
I had high school men's conditioning, and as I left here, we went into town, and it was coming down like crazy. So I thought for sure this game would get canceled or something, and someone called me and said, no, we just got a little delay, and we'll be playing it soon. So just about started on time, which is nice, and it's turned out to be a beautiful night. Breezy's working down to the sideline and just barely went out for a goal kick there. Let's see who gets the ball here. So far, Warren County's gotten the ball just about every time on these. There it goes again, right to Katie. Katie to Breezy, back to Katie. That's some nice passing. Let's see, Breezy's passing back again. And Katie's trying to shoot it at the far post instead of where the keeper is. There, she's got it now. That's a nice goal. Katie Tony finishing it off. And, you know, honestly, Dekalb was just kind of watching them pass back and forth, which is difficult. So as a coach, that makes you breathe a little bit easier. Once you get that goal, you can calm down a little bit now. Here's the replay we can watch right there, and it's already gone. She just pushed it with the outside of her foot and pushed it past that keeper. When you're that close, you really don't even have to shoot that hard. All right, well, here's Journey Cowan. She won the kickoff. Well, they kicked off, but we got it right back, and we're driving right back down at their goal again. That was a hard kick. I haven't seen that from them yet. Breezy's got it in there again. Here comes Katie. And another one, just like that. We got two in a row. Kind of the same thing. Breezy just passes it over to Katie and lets Katie do the work right there. Here comes this replay again. Let's see if we can catch this one now. Sarah did a great job. She sits back there and just intercepts any passes that come out, and then she finds that pass through. Unfortunately, Dekalb couldn't clear it. See, they're kicking it, but they're not getting rid of it. And Breezy just passes it in through there to Katie. Katie loves to score goals. Oh. Thank you. The Dekalb here, now we missed it, but Dekalb took their kickoff but did it illegally, and so that gave Warren County the ball back, because when you take a kickoff, the person that kicks it is only allowed to kick it once, and then someone else has to kick it. You can't kick it twice in a row, and so they kicked it twice, which meant Warren County got an indirect kick there. Got some substitutes that came in. This is Jaden now dribbling, took Breezy out. And Jaden is a quick
job,
freshman and likes to play out wide as well and make some passes in.
Looking for number 14.
Right, no, that's Sarah Badger also came in. It looks like she's playing in the midfield, trying to figure out who came out. Katie came out. McKenna moved to the middle. Sarah must be playing midfield now. There's Jaden again.
I think it's Cade Wilcher.
Jaden Smart came in. And, oh, did Cade Wilcher came in as well over there on the left side. So Sam Ramsey and Sarah and the other Sarah Badger and Sarai Ruiz. And got a foul right here. Yellow card coming for DeKalb County's number 6. Which means that's Sarah Starnes for them, which means in high school soccer, if you get a yellow card, you actually have to sub off. Other leagues, you don't have to do that. Travel clubs and stuff, you don't have to sub off. But I kind of like the idea because a lot of times when a yellow card happens, you're frustrated and upset and stuff, and that lets you go get a breather for a few minutes, and the coach has to put someone else on for you. So here we got a free kick. Savannah Cox is lined up again to kick it. See if she shoots this or passes it. That's a nice pass right in front. And Sam Ramsey to, oh, what do we got? I think he called a foul right there and said, we're going to go the other way. It's hard to see all that stuff in front of the goal. And as a referee, you're just trying to watch and make sure no one's fouling, but it's hard to watch everyone. So Warren County is, well, and DeKalb are getting close to the end of the season and looking forward to the district tournament and things like that at this point. And so once you're up 2-0, you can start resting some players and working on some other players to, you know, get some good playing time as well. Make sure no one gets hurt. You don't want players getting hurt in a game that really doesn't matter when you're getting ready for the district tournament. Gwynny's gone over to take that throw in again. Sam passes it to Journey. Just lost it. Now she's going to go win it back. It's still in. Makes a nice cross in. Jaden's trying to get it. Little trip right there, so that DeKalb gets a free kick. DeKalb's trying to keep the ball, make some passes. They're connecting a few now and trying to see what they can do. There goes Jaden down the sideline, though. Let's see. She's looking to pass and got her head up and unfortunately lost the ball. That girl stepped in right when she put her head up. Savannah's dribbling up the field and lost the ball right there. She needs to get back because that's exactly what I would do. Fortunately, that girl just kicked it a little bit too far, but if that center back gets out of position, it's a great opportunity to try to attack the goal. McKenna's won the ball and now trying to beat this girl down the side. McKenna's quick. And that's a nice cross. Just couldn't quite get it in. Still at the high school level. Sometimes you're just afraid to put your head on the ball right there. They could have probably headed that ball in, but it's coming in fast. You don't want to head it. And that's a great cross into a dangerous place. There's a shot, and the goalie saved it. Well, that's a big bounce, went right over her head. That was a nice shot by Sam. Unfortunately, straight at the keeper. If she could have got that up, it would have been a bit better. Dekalb's trying to get something going here. That's a nice ball around the side, but Jaden's there covering back. That's another nice kick right through there. Oh, they got a shot. Oh, that was too close for comfort, that's for sure. That sub's coming in. Like Katie Tony coming in. Good journey going out. I'm not too sure there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like relevant, but I just have to.
That's a great through ball. She plays it out for throw-in. Sarah Ruiz going out now, and Cade coming back in. Jaden got a nice turn right there. Let's see if she can serve in another nice cross. A little bit of bumping there. Referee didn't like that bump. So Dekalb gets a corner or a free kick there. Made a good touch, and then I guess she thought it was too far away from her. But we've got it back now. Cade, look out wide. That's a nice pass. Oh, if she would have just taken that touch down the field, she would have been in acres of space down there. It's all right, we got it back. Sarah plays a nice pass over to Sam. Plays up to McKenna, trying to play out wide. I think Katie's out wide now, and McKenna's in the middle.
Good ball. Back out.
Dekalb's trying to get through the Warren County defense, and not having too much luck at this point, but getting a little bit better.
Good job, 14.
That's some nice passing, just finding the open players and passing to them right there. Look at that. Oh, if Jaden would have been going already, she would have been around that girl, but just couldn't quite get around her.
Go.
Sarah just came right around her and took the ball right through her. That's a good try. Just a little too hard.
Okay, 13, hustle back. They're not going to wait on you.
Got the throw in coming again. A little kickball here, back and forth. So anytime the ball goes out on this side, it's always a throw-in. Somehow the referee is just given the throw-in, I think, to Warren County, but it sure looked like it went off. It went off the white to me, but what the referee sees is what goes, and you just kind of have to live with that some days. Dekalb's making a few changes here, putting some subs on. Looks like Katie's come back to the middle now because she came out and won that ball and made a nice cross, but maybe McKenna subbed off now. Looks like Breezy's over there on the left side now, and Jaden Smart's here on the right side.
Jaden Smart, number 7. She's a freshman who also plays basketball. She's been playing since middle school. I think she started out 7th grade year.
Yeah, she's a real good athlete because I remember she plays with my daughter who's in 8th grade, and Jaden plays a lot of sports, and so we always tried to get her to come play on the travel soccer team, but she was always playing basketball or softball and all this other stuff too, but she's a real good athlete. Does she play softball as well, or do you know?
She didn't play 8th grade year. I don't think she's playing this year, but she might.
Okay. There's another girl on the team, Shelby Roberts, that I think she's friends with, and she's a freshman as well, a soccer player, but she also plays a lot of softball, and I think she actually kind of got Jaden to come and play soccer at first because she said, hey, I'm playing this crazy sport called soccer. You should come try it, and Jaden did, and Jaden's real good at this. I haven't seen her play basketball, so is she good at basketball?
Yes.
Oh, man, unfortunately. But, yeah, she's a real good athlete.
Good 14.
Something I've kind of found out the hard way in the past year is it's actually easier for girls soccer players to get recruited into college than it is for boys soccer players. Because there's a lot more girls soccer programs in college than there is boys soccer programs. So my son, who's now playing in college, there's not as many options here in Tennessee as there are for girls. I don't know if it's the same for basketball or not, but I know it's a lot easier to get a soccer scholarship for girls because there's a lot more schools with soccer programs for the girls. Maybe I should go tell Jaden
Watch
that.
your
huh?
middle.
Yeah.
Bring Audrey back in.
That's a good pass she just made across the front. Oh, good save by the goalie, who was actually kind of out far, but she made a good save there.
Job out.
Just in this area, MTSU and Tennessee Tech both have girls soccer programs, but they don't have men's soccer programs to play.
You all right, 16? Ah.
There's Natalie throwing the ball in, and it looks like we just keep bouncing it off them. Not quite able to connect a good throw in right now.
Go 16.
Julia plays a crazy looking pass with
Go,
her knee
16.
right there, but they shot it right back down. Because Dekalb's only playing one forward, it's hard for them to catch us on the counterattack, though, unless they play it right to that girl. Another sub coming in. There's Jaden going off.
I think that's Caroline Styles.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. Is that Caroline? Or McKenna?
Yeah.
I think that's McKenna coming back in there.
Keep! Way to work, 12.
Nice settle by Katie Tony right there, going now to McKenna. McKenna likes to hit it on her left foot, so she'll bring it back and wants to pass or shoot with her left foot a lot of times because she's a left-footed player. By putting her over here on this right side, that allows her to have a nice shot. Savannah just went down, pulled that. Natalie plays it right back up the side, and good pass to Cade. Looking to pass to Katie. Katie's just about covered by 2 or 3 players right now all the time, so it's actually better if the midfielders can bring it up the field and then pass to Katie at the last moment. So there goes Cade and Sarah. No, Sarah's coming back on. Cade and Sam's going off, and Journey and Sarah Ruiz is coming back on. Ball just thrown into Katie and then right back out and kicked it right back out. So they've got a throw in down here. Way down at their end of the field. This is still a hard place for them to get out of.
I just had to whack the ball.
You would want to have a player that could throw this ball really far, preferably over 16's head, and let her turn around and try to get it. But it just looks like they can't quite throw it that far. That's a nice header. Let's see if Natalie went up and tried to bounce it off of her to make it go off of her, but didn't happen. So we got about 6.5 minutes left here, and there's a lot of subs coming in and out. I'd like to say that's because they're tired, but really there's not doing a lot of running. It's a lot of passing tonight, and just trying to find different people and give people different playing time, I guess. Katie makes a nice pass to Journey. Over to Breezy, and just couldn't quite get a good opportunity to shoot there. That's a nice pass back and pass again. Pass up to Katie. Katie saves it. That's really nice right there. When players trust each other to pass to each other, it's really nice. Look at that nice shot too. Good try. That's a good pass again. McKenna passed up to Katie. Katie passes it over just a little bit too hard. So Warren County's got a throw way up there by the far side corner. Quinny Simpson's running up to take the throw on that side. It's a good hard throw into Katie. Katie can't quite keep it, but oh, it comes out to Sarah. Oh, she just couldn't get a shot. Nobody can get a shot. But the Cab can't get it out of here either.
Time. Nice.
Ooh. Kenna's working hard. Oh, Journey just didn't quite read that situation well. She ran away. I think she thought McKenna was going to keep it right there and pass it to her. McKenna likes to beat people with some speed and a little muscle at the same time. Passed it right to the middle. that's a good example. Sarah didn't want to shoot that with her left foot. She wanted to shoot it with her right foot, and so she was trying to set that up. But if she would have just tried to shoot it with her left foot, could have had a good opportunity. So it's 2-0. There's just over 3 minutes left. If I was the coach, I'd really want to get one more goal before halftime, because when you're up 3-0, you can really relax, because it's really hard for a team to come back when you're up 3-0. Just play some decent defense and keep passing the ball, and you should win the game. But when it's 2-0, if the other team scores, then, you know, it's a close game again. So you really want to try to get up 3-0. If you can do that before halftime, that really makes it better. There. Oh, almost. That was a good try. Oh, that just kind of bounced funny off Julia's heel there. Warren County got caught right there, just a little bit all crowded together instead of spread out, so they couldn't pass to each other. That was a funny situation right there. They called the foul on McKenna because she was leaning in that girl's back. But then the pass happened, and the DeKalb County girl could have gotten a breakaway. And so the referee has a hard choice. He should wait just a few seconds to call the foul, because he can say advantage and let DeKalb keep the ball if they're gaining an advantage from that. But he blew the whistle, and once he blows the whistle, they have to stop and take the free kick. Let's see maybe what they do with this free kick here. Passing it. Journey got a good head on it and stopped it. And Warren County dealt with that. And they went a throw in. Going to try to get down the field quick again and get after them while DeKalb's still spread out. DeKalb, once they get back here, is bringing all their players back, and it's really hard to shoot through 7 or 8 players. Got another little foul here. They had a free kick, but they passed it straight to us. Sarah's looking for a pass. Finds McKenna. Got 30-some seconds left, and let's see, they're trying to get through us, but that girl fought for the ball but doesn't have anyone to pass to. Well, the time on the scoreboard is ended. There we go, and he has called time now. So that is halftime. That's a good half. 2-0 is a good result. I'd like to get a few more goals in the second half, but so far it's been good soccer. What do you think, Madeline?
I'm learning. It's pretty. I mean, I can connect it with basketball, so
Yeah.
I can get it.
Yeah, you understand the passing lanes and
Yeah.
different things and trying to get a good shot, right? I
Yeah.
mean, we just don't score 40, 50, 60 points in a game here. It's just 2 or 3 because it's a lot harder to get a good shot off. So, but anyway, hopefully we'll have another good second half.
Yep.
to lock down my camera.
We'd like to welcome everyone to Senior Night at Warren County. We want to start by thanking all the parents and fans for your constant support this year. Now we want to honor our two very special seniors tonight on their Senior Night. Our first senior is Gwenny Simpson. Gwenny's parents are David and Tiffany Simpson. She's played Warren County soccer for 4 years for the Lady Pioneers. Her most memorable moment was when Gwenny and a previous senior, Maddie, were dancing and singing very loudly to a semi-inappropriate song without realizing Todd was standing there the whole time. Gwenny plans on attending college and going on to be a pediatric anesthesiologist. Congratulations, Gwenny. Our next senior is Rachel Stewart. Rachel is the daughter of Leanne and Todd Stewart. Rachel has also played all 4 high school years for the Lady Pioneers soccer team. Rachel's most memorable moment was when they turned the field into a slip and slide after practice one day. Rachel's future plans include going to college and majoring in international studies and political science. She plans to pursue a career in international diplomacy, policy making, and law. Congratulations, Rachel. We're so proud of these girls and their supportive families over the last 4 years. We will miss all of you. Let's congratulate these 2 seniors, Gwenny and Rachel, one more time.
How's it going?
we're back underway here in the second half. Still 2-0, and Dekalb got the kickoff, and they're trying to get something going. They're passing a little bit. They got a good through ball right there. Rachel Stewart's hustling out and picks up the ball just inside that box. She's only allowed to use her hands inside that box. Did you know that, Madeline?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. And she's the only one allowed to use her hands on the field, the goalies. Unfortunately, they're going to be on the other end of the field a lot tonight. It's going to be hard to see. That's a good opportunity. Tried a good shot and bounced off, so we'll get a corner kick because it went off of their player. I think that's the only thing Rachel's really had to do tonight, isn't it? Just pick up that ball right there and kick it away.
Yeah, it seems like a simple job tonight.
Yeah, tonight. And of course, when you're playing other good teams, it's a hard job. So here comes this corner kick from Savannah. Kind of bumping around in there. And that was a better clearance by Dekalb. They got it out of there. See if we can find some passes here. Uh-oh. That's a nice cross, and it just kind of rolls on by, and their keeper picks it up. Now that's a better punt again. She's all the way to half field.
Go, Toos. Good one.
Must be a handball. I didn't see that, but he saw it. He was right there next to it. So they get a free kick there. He's got his arm up, that center referee. That means it's indirect, so it has to touch someone else before it goes in the goal. As soon as it touches, oh, now we got another one, or a foul.
Now you're in range, Jay.
Now she's close enough to shoot it, so Rachel needs to be nervous right here. Warren County would be smart to set a wall, but they've only got one person, and wow, that was really close. Over the top. You don't want to give up fouls right in front of your goal right there. That's a good place for a good, strong shot.
Let's go, White. Be aggressive. Keep it down here.
Oh, that's a great pass right through to Katie. Katie makes a pass in the middle. Back out to Katie. Oh, we got an offsides call there. Katie was just too fast and got past their defenders. And then when Journey passed it back to her, she's called offsides. You don't have that in basketball, do you?
Nope.
Nope. They can just sit down there at the other end and wait for a pass. You can't do that in soccer, though.
Plant foot. Through it.
Nope. Here we go. Nope. Right to the goalie again.
Get it, Randy. Call it, Randy. Good eight.
Katie trying to run that down and just can't quite get to it. don't think either of them knew where that ball went. Bounced off both of their heads. Oh, that's a good try. Oh, that could have been a handball, but she kept her hands next to her body, and so you're allowed to do that, and it still bounce off your hand or arm. Called a little foul there, so at least when the referee calls it both ways, you don't get too mad, as long as he calls the same thing. Dekalb seems to have come out with a little fire at least. They're trying to get the ball and make some passes this time. Just can't quite connect it all the way to the front. There goes Natalie passing up to, is that Breezy over there now? Got to use your young eyes there, Madeline. See, my older eyes, they can't see that far. I have to look on the screen over here instead.
Your guess is just as good as mine.
Let me try it. I did it.
Well, Katie got a good pass in there again, but just can't quite get a shot. Let's see. Oh, Sarah wants to shoot it on her right foot again, right to that keeper. Man, she has figured out the punting after that mess up earlier on. She's got some good punts coming out now, and Gwenny just missed that one. Now we passed it back to Rachel, and she needs to hurry up and pass that ball. Otherwise, they're going to get in trouble. Yeah, ooh, that's a good tackle. Dekalb wants to get a goal, that's for sure. There you go. Well done. Good save. It's still in, I guess. She kept it in. That was good. Just barely saved that with her fingertips. Katie set that one up, and she just throws her body in there and gets beat up a lot of times in this process, especially against stronger teams, but she's willing to throw her body in between people. Battled it out for that one, and we've won a corner, so Savannah will be going up there, I guess, again to take this corner kick. Keep wanting to call her Lindsay Cox because I had both of them in class.
I know Savannah just got done with a recent injury on her ankle. Someone kicked it.
Oh dear. That happens a lot in soccer, believe it or not. You know, people get kicked in the shins and in the ankles and roll their ankles, and they make us wear these shin guards, which really don't make much of a difference, honestly, but I guess it helps a little bit. Guess we've lost the ball back there somewhere. Usually they've got some extra balls sitting around, but nothing going on right there. Here we go. We got the ball out. Well, if they don't pass it right there, they're going to get in trouble. Can't keep it too long. Good job to intercept that pass, and she's dribbling down the side. Look at her go. She's trying to look to pass, but just can't figure out who to give it to. There we go. We got a throw in. That's a good hard throw. Comes back to Gwenny. Gwenny's looking for a pass and passes it. Yep, just barely got it up through there. That's a nice pass out wide. And another corner kick. They are running more this half, aren't they? We're getting back and forth. That's the hard reality of this game, is most games you run a lot. They say in the average professional game, a player will run 6 to 7 miles in a game.
It's too much for me.
And no timeouts, no other breaks, you know. You just got to play for, well, at this level they play for 40 minutes. In the college and and professional levels they play for 45 minutes for a half. They're definitely being more aggressive this half. Here comes 2 subs. Looks like Breezy came out and maybe Sarah Badger came in. That's a nice pass up there to Journey, and Journey's going to try to give it into Katie. Katie makes a good turn and another good pass out to Sam. Sam looks to shoot, just didn't really get a good hard shot on that. Let's see. Savannah's got the ball and lost the ball. Now it's a one-on-one with Gwenny. The defense needs, oh, she shouldn't have even passed that there. She should have passed it back. She did have 2 runners coming on the backside, but just didn't quite pass it to the right place for them. I always tell my players, if you've got a one-on-one, you need to just go and take that person on and try to beat them to the goal. That's a good win by Sarah Ruiz, and a nice pass up to Katie Tony, who's got a breakaway now herself. She's going to try to beat these 2 girls. Stops the ball, pass. Oh, just couldn't get a good shot, but that was a nice pass back. Looks like we got another sub coming on. Is that Cade Wilcher?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
She runs like Cade Wilcher. And Sarah coming off there. What grade's Cade in now? A junior?
Yes.
I think so. So really next year they lose a goalkeeper, which is a concern because the next goalkeeper may be Molly Dodd, who is just a freshman right now. So she'll be young and has a lot of work to do. But that and Gwenny Simpson, they've got a lot of other players that can fill in some of these spots, and they should be getting even better next year. Kind of just bumping it back and forth right now. Not much going on. Keeps going out of bounds. It's kind of boring. Need to get some good passing going again. Yeah, she just kicked that right to the middle and put that in a dangerous position. Rachel has to come out and kick it because she wasn't in her box there. She couldn't pick it up, but that worked. But that started when the defense just kicked it to the middle and no one was there. They're fighting for it. I'll give them that. There you go. That's trouble. Yeah, good thing she didn't get a good hard shot there. Able to deal with that pretty easily. The defense got to get rid of that ball quick, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. Here goes Katie again. She's quick. Oh, and he's going to call that a foul. Nope, he's not going to call that a foul. He's going to call that the other way, which is kind of strange because Katie had the ball and dribbling down the field and they bumped into each other. Usually that's a foul against the defense, but for some reason he called that. If anything, you should not even call the foul. They just bumped into each other. And Katie just goes and gets the ball right back. Yeah, that's trouble when you miss that ball right there and they're running. The first half they just weren't doing this at all, and now the second half they've decided to go for it and making it a little interesting. Gotta get that pass away right there, not give it away. There's Cade passing to Sam. This is better, getting some good passing. McKenna's out on her left foot again, which lets her get a good cross in. Sam's making a good hard pass, and oh man, make up your mind right there. There you go. Oh, that was close. What was that, Cade, I think?
Yes.
Got that shot off right there. She was just wide open. It was almost like she had too much time. You had too much time to think about it. What should I do here? Looks like Jaden Smart has just come back on the field again. Good hard throw right in front of the goal, and nobody wants to do anything. That's just asking them to score on you. There's McKenna trying to pass it in, and that's a good pass around the back out to the other side. And, oh, now they've lost it, and DeKalb keeps winning that ball right there and getting some opportunities.
Job one.
Comes some more subs.
Go to work two.
Sarah passing up. Cade looking to try to get rid of it. Just couldn't get rid of it though. Loses the ball. DeKalb made a nice pass right there and a nice turn. And that's a great cross in front. And they just can't get their shot off though. But that was a great cross. Warren County really needs to be on the goal side of that so that they can stop that a little bit better. But they did stop it, and now we're going the other way again. Here goes McKenna. And Katie's got the breakaway again. Here comes 12 quickly. Katie tried to shoot it left-footed and just didn't get hardly any good hard shot on it. Sure would be nice just to get another goal and be able to relax, but at this point we're just still in a little dogfight this half. It's 0-0 on this half, and DeKalb's definitely trying a whole lot harder. There's a good pass. Let's see, McKenna. Oh, she called her offsides. She got a little excited and went early there. So she was, you can't be past the last defender before the ball is kicked. As soon as the ball is kicked, you're allowed to go and get the ball or go into an offsides position, which means past that last defender. But it's basically you can't go and cherry pick and stand down by the goal. But it turns into really close calls sometimes because the referees on the sideline are actually watching that second to last defender and seeing when you run past them and if it's when the ball's kicked or not. And if you're past them before the ball's kicked, then you're offsides and the other team gets a free kick at that point. But that's really the main purpose of these two sideline referees. They call them assistant referees, is to watch for the offsides and then to watch who it goes out of to call the out of bounds. Because they're looking right down the line. They can see when the ball fully crosses the line because the ball's not actually out until it fully crosses the line. But that's their two main jobs. They also can help the referee see fouls and other things, but most of the time they're just watching offsides and who the ball goes off of.
There you go, Sarah. Let's go. Go, go. Take that ball.
That was some nice passing right there, and let McKenna get onto her left foot. She's trying to pass it back across the front, but the goalie's right there. Really don't want McKenna to shoot that once she's that far down close to the goal because she doesn't have a good angle. It should be an easy save for the keeper. So you want her to pass it in front of the keeper so that other people can run onto it and kick it in. The Cavs making some good runs again here. Quinny Simpson's trying to deal with it, but just can't get it out of there. That's a good hard pass in, but Rachel just comes out and scoops it up.
Down here, White.
Cavs trying again here. Warren County's got most of their players back though, and should be an easy pass right here. Yeah, look at this wide open spaces. The Cavs trying to score so hard that their players all get forward, and then you can counterattack on them and have lots of space to dribble into or pass to people. That's a good through ball pass. McKenna gets a good try, but some more substitutes coming in. That's where really, when you kick it left-footed from the left side, it's going to curl away from the goal, whereas if you're right-footed, kicking from the left side, it'll actually curl into the goal. So when McKenna kicked that just now, it just curled right away from the goal. So she really needs to just pass that if she's got someone she can pass it to. Oh, that's a good hard shot. Well, we missed that one. Dekalb's getting another attacking opportunity. We've got a lot more players back here, so we should be able to deal with this, but that ball just barely bounced off of McKenna's legs, and so they got the throw in there. There goes Julia down the side, pass to Katie if she can. She doesn't want to pass with her left foot. There it goes, but just couldn't get it to her. McKenna stayed back because Julia, that was funny. Julia bumped that girl at the right time so she couldn't get it, but that's probably illegal. Could have been called a foul right there. And there we got a goal. Pass to the front, and Jaden just finishes that off just by kind of standing in the right place at the right time. It was almost like a pick play that Julia bumped that girl when McKenna was running past her. But let's see this replay right here. Samantha got that ball and just, instead of shooting it, you see all those people in front of you, so you just pass it in front, and Jaden just has to bump it. You know, she barely got her shin on that. It wasn't even pretty, but it doesn't have to be pretty right there. You just kind of have to get a piece of the ball and push it towards the net, and it goes in. Well, the Dekalb just took their kickoff and passed it right to McKenna. McKenna just passed it right back to them. Now they've got it back. Playing a little pinball or something here, bouncing it back and forth. Here's a better pass to Katie. Katie's looking for someone. Nobody's coming for her, so she's going to dribble down the side herself and see what she can create. I always tell Katie, get in the box with the ball, because she's just quick, and a lot of times she gets fouled, and if she gets fouled in the box, it's a penalty kick. So she's one of those players you just want her to have the ball and go try to score. That's a good shot from Sam. A little bit, it just came down at the last minute though. It's a good cut inside, a nice pass up to Katie. Katie's looking to pass, trying to find someone to give the ball to. There we go. She found Sarah back there. Looks like Katie's going to get a little breather, and Journey Cowan is coming in. I would guess McKenna would move up into the center forward there, but maybe not. Looks like Journey actually just went straight to that position. She's going to keep the ball and try to pass it around. Sam Ramsey gets, oh. This is kind of what was happening in the first half, is Dekalb's just now keeping all their players back there playing defense, which makes it hard for us to score, but at the same time when they get the ball, they've got no one to pass to, and so we usually just get it back pretty quickly. And that's a nice cross in by Savannah, but it bounced out to a Dekalb player. She's going to try to take her on and getting down the side. Found a good pass. That girl really needed to just pass it right back to that girl. There they go. They found her. Warren County needs to make sure they stay with each of these players right now and don't leave them wide open. So we got about 8 minutes left at this point. Score's 3-0, so we should be fine. And, you know, I just really want to keep the ball away from them at this point. And if we can score another goal, that's fine, but really just don't want them to score any. They make a nice move or two, but then they just can't connect a pass at the very end to really attack or get a good shot off. Sam passes it up to Journey. Number 12's really quick, just came out of nowhere and took that ball. Comes two more substitutes. Looks like Sam and McKenna are coming off. Not much going on again. A lot of throw-ins. Pass that one out of bounds.
Work well. Got to come off offense. Now let's go. Got to be aggressive.
Cavs making a lot of substitutes with 5 minutes left. That's a good hard throw from Julia. And
Offensive.
Jaden passes up to Journey. Journey's looking to cross it in, and oh, they stopped it. No, got a shot off, but it went way up above.
What happened to
Win it, White. Well, you got to move to it.
Warren County's still trying to score a goal with just over 3 minutes left. They're not trying to back down or anything. Wouldn't mind, yeah, if they just would pass it back and pass it around a little bit and be happy, but they want to keep shooting, and that's fine. That's a good hard pass, but they intercepted that, and now they've kept it. Sarah's come back and cleaned it up. There you go. That's good stuff. Jaden's just dribbling around these people. Takes a shot from a distance. Didn't really get a lot on it.
Good.
There's a bit of a dangerous ball, but Natalie Stepian's back there to try to clean it up. Oh, it just bounced right off of that girl. She's going right at our goal, gets a shot off, and man, that could have been a goal for them. But just a little bit past her. Jaden's got the ball, and now we're going to go the other way. And we got just about a minute left, and that was the closest chance that Dekalb has had. And it's easy to kind of go to sleep at the end of a game and make a little mistake and kick it off of them, and they get to keep the ball. Here they're going to come again at us. We need to get our midfield back and make sure that we're defending here. And that's another shot on goal. Nope, not on goal, but another shot. And Warren County's defense really needs to just get good solid passes out of the defense up to the midfielders, and they're just not doing it. And there's the end of the game. Good job, Warren County. 3-0. Madeline, your first soccer game. Now you got to come and learn. You can watch them all the time on ESPN and NBC. There's lots of soccer to watch and learn. And so thanks for being with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed this game.
Thanks for coming and helping me.
Bye.